The viewing time takes place in class, so that we call it in-class viewing. The instructor creates a movie theater-like atmosphere. So we set up a large TV screen and sometimes a data show. And in darkened classroom, the students sit in rows and enjoy sometimes even their popcorn. Taking notes is very optional. When having lower levels, we always have a movie with captions and subtitles, and we pause every 10 minutes so that we can ask them some basic questions to ensure their understanding. After viewing the film in class, the students are supposed to complete what we call the out-of-class activities or individual space activities. The objectives of these: first, building their vocabulary; second, working on their visual intelligence; third, working on their receptive and even productive skills when it comes to reading and listening comprehension, and also writing summaries and describing pictures. But what we have to consider is the following. The questions should be made in a very simple way and a very motivational way. We are not assessing the students, we are helping them to understand what they are doing. The major outcome of this is building the students' confidence. We see the students in class, all of them without an exception, ready to interact, to share what they have been working on, to show to the others they are exceptional, they have something to share, they are not consuming knowledge from others and information, but they are always participating in producing.
After watching the film in class, we're supposed to have what we call the out-of-class activity. Sometimes the teacher says individual space activities. It is individual because in case we face any problem, the teacher replies us individually and takes our answers. Sometimes he emails us to guide, comment or advise us to change or redo any activity. We feel more closer to our teacher and more confident to interact with him.
Out-of-class activities help us do a lot of activities in less than 45 minutes. I'm sure if we do that in class, it will take more than 2 hours. Also, the questions are always easy. We easily understand and write. And when we are in class, we communicate with our friends easily. So, this way of teaching makes learning very easy.
Every week we have at least 2 paragraphs. One is about the visual intelligence, as we describe a poster that portrays the film or any subject that we are dealing with. The last activity is summary. We always have comprehension questions followed by write summary using your comprehension answers. So, when being in class and we are asked to write a paragraph, it is very easy for us. We can write more than 100 words about a question related to our issue in less than 7 minutes.
Out-of-class activities help the student develop speaking. When we answer the question of the class, it is very easy for us to discuss them when we are in school. All of us want to share what we know, so we have a good speaking time.
In-class activities always start with SHAC. This stands for Share, Help, Ask, and Comment. This activity that lasts for 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the subject, has a lot of benefits. First, language use. The students have more time to speak English and use the new vocabulary in a more spontaneous way. We stand and create teams of 4, then of 3, and expose what we have acquired from the out-of-class activities. We never care about the mistakes. What counts for is self-expression. Second, this is the first step to build 2 major leadership skills: communication and collaboration. The students in few months become more fluent, confident, and prepared to be engaged in other challenging activities, including public speaking, debates, etc.
After the SHAC activity, which stands for sharing, helping, asking, and commenting,
we have three very important activities. First, smart questions. The teacher selects the best questions that the students prepare in the individual space. Then in pairs or teams of three, we try to answer in turn the different questions for about 7 minutes. This activity builds both fluency and critical thinking. Second, face-to-face fluency. We work more on the TPS, tone, pace, and stress, of course using the movie content. This takes around 5 minutes. Last but not least, the feedback. We start correcting, evaluating the out-of-class activities, and then we move to the practice. Of course, practice makes it perfect.
Our teacher always advises us to be a critical thinker. He always says, never swallow people's opinions, but chew them and learn how to be yourself and not someone's echo. For this reason, every subject, especially films, we have a lot of activities to build our critical thinking skills. We compare the film codes, evaluate and analyze them. Then we come with some conclusions that we discuss and even debate. He always says it is not a problem to make mistakes as long as you analyze. Skills grow gradually. This activity also helps us build more knowledge about different subjects. The critical thinking activities are done in many ways. Example, speak to write or write to speak. We generally communicate in teams of 4 students.
I think the activities that we prioritize are critical thinking and creativity, either in class or in public. Apart from the knowledge we get, these are the best means to develop our imagination that will help us solve the problems. We are usually engaged in projects. This year, we had No Child Left Behind, Think Green and Act Greener, international communication using iEARN platform, and other minor projects related to Moroccan culture, etc. Each project starts small in class, and step by step we find ourselves with hundreds of people, conferencing, helping, planting, debating, etc. We always move from a stage to another in a very smooth way. One more thing, when we are the last stage called CAP, Creativity in Public, the students called Future Leaders manage most of the work. They organize, record, contact visitors, and prepare the project material. Though it is challenging, we usually have fun and make new friends apart from building consciously our leadership skills.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. 'Cause you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
ليزاكتيفيتي اللي كديرهم معنا فهذا راه غني عن التعريف. دائما كنفتخروا ليزاكتيفيتي النسائية يعني مع أم فرع اللغات. فلا من الناحية البيئية اللي كنا كنغرسوا الورد نغرسوا كنهتموا بالبيئة، لا من الناحية الاجتماعية اللي كان يقدموا عند المساعدة الوليدات ديالنا اللي في حاجة ماسة لهذه المسائل هذه. إذن كاع الأنشطة اللي دارت معنا حنا كنديروها في البريمير شوا، يعني أنشطة كتكون هادفة وكتكون في المستوى ديال التطلعات ديال التلاميذ ديالنا وديالكم نتوما.
ما هو شعورك عند تقديم الهدايا للتلاميذ؟
وهذا شعور ما غاديش انا كنحس به، ولكن الاكثر اللي كيحس به هو التلميذ. راه كنهار اللي كتكون ديك العمليه راه داك التلميذ هذا كيفرح واحد الفرحه كبيره، لانه كتكون من طفل لطفل كيعرف بان الطفل كيحس به، وحنا الا كان الطفل يعني يحس حتى حنا كنحسوا، لان كنعرفوا داك المستوى الاجتماعي ديال داك الوليد وانه محتاج لهذيك الحاجه. اذا في هذا النمو هذا فاح كتكون يعني كتكون مشات لوبجيكتيف ديالها، الهدف ديالها اللي خصنا العمليه كديرها يعني فريده من نوعها، لان التلميذ كيعتمد على الذات ديالو وكيدير حوايج يصاوبهم وكيبيعهم، يعني كيحس بداك الفلوس اللي كيجيوهم، وبالتالي كيمشيو يعني القيمه ديال الفلوس اللي كيجيبهم ماشي مثلا كيعطيه. الا عطاك بابا كتقول له راه عطاني بابا، ولكن انت ملي كتشتغل الاب ديالك بعدا كيفرح بك، الاستاذ والمؤسسه كتفرح بك لان هي اللي كتمنهجك في ذاك لو نيفو اللي كتمشي فيه، وكتعلمك الاعتماد على النفس، انك كتعتمد على نفسك في هذا المسير، وكتعرف بلي ان الفلوس راه ماشي غير واحد وجوج الفلوس، حنا كنتعبوا باش كنجيبوهم.